Hello, yet again, and welcome back to the T World Extension.
Hi guys, so welcome back. I wish I could be excited as I was on the last one, but honestly speaking, this We Are Jola 99 second episode just left me feeling like,
Yeah, I would say the same, hey, because it was really an intense one, but in a more uncomfortable way. If you look from the start of the show until it concluded, it was really uncomfortable. Purely because we are meeting Elizabeth and Joseph. And Elizabeth is an older woman, right? Even though they didn't necessarily mention the age of either, but they are pretty old, they're older people. And Elizabeth is suspecting that Joseph has been cheating because he has been going out so many times and he doesn't necessarily come back home. So she decided to call Jola 99 to come through and then assist on that regard. But before we continue with the story, we had a new host or presenter. What do you think?
it was in Dombi, and I think she did an amazing job because today's situation, guys, it was very rough. Like, like for me, I applaud her. Even though a lot of people are not as excited as I am, a lot of people were saying on Twitter a lot of bad things that I would read, but for me, it was big ups to her.
Yeah, I thought she was good as well, purely because it was her first time on the show. But yeah, enough about Ntombi. Let's get right to it.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and say whatever that you noted, because for me, Jay, like honestly speaking, I will say what I want to say when you're done.
Okay, so they went over to where the husband was after they've done the whole digging. They went over to where Ntate was. When they got there, they found another lady there and she refused to open the gate, and he managed to escape because his car was definitely there. So it was him who left the house, and then they pursued him because there was a whole lot of crowd after the lady refused to open, and she indicated that she is the wife as well. And Ntate left and went back home. And then when they got there, Ntate welcomed them into the house, and then that's where things started to come out. We started hearing of so many laundries that were being laid out there, right? They were being thrown out there for us, the younger ones, to listen to. And like I said, it was not appropriated well at all, because things like she has been cheating. The older woman has been cheating with people from church. The husband has not had the deed with her for 1.5 years.
So basically, what happened is that when they followed the man and he went to his house, the house that he stays with the woman who brought Uyajola to him. So when they got inside, that's when he asked them to just stand by the kitchen and so that he can explain everything. And he wanted them to hear his side of the story. And when he started talking, you could tell that Mama was now like she was no longer talking, as the guy revealed that they no longer share the room. They have not had sex for in the past 1 year, 6 months. And when the woman was asked why was that, and she said that it's because he couldn't get it up. And the man said, I want to prove it to you. She's always locking the main bedroom doors is always locked because they don't share the room. And the wife was asked to unlock the room and she refused. For me, that was...
Yeah, I get that. And the guy, the husband was also asked about the other woman, and he admitted that the reason why he has the other woman is because Umama doesn't have kids. She cannot bear kids. And then he decided to get another lady who can produce. Towards the end of the show, he called her a producer because she basically can give him kids. And they tried to go to the doctor, and the doctor suggested that they have an operation, and he was not comfortable with the operation, and he decided, okay, I don't want her to get sick, so I'd rather go and get someone else who can produce. And that's wherein he decided to pursue the other lady. And to him, he doesn't see anything wrong because he's looking for help because the old lady cannot have kids. So he's looking for help for her so that he can have at least children in his house. Which for me, I don't necessarily agree with unless there is a consent from the other person. It has to be like a mutual decision from the two people to say that you need to go and get another child. And he said he doesn't like adoption, so adoption was out of the question for him.
Yeah, he also and the wife said that she wants him to choose between her and the other wife that she was being referred to as a producer. And the husband said he wants them both and he will not choose. And therefore, I loved what the husband said towards the end of the show, as he said that the only thing that he feels will work for them is to get a psychologist or a person or a counselor, a person that will sit them down and hear their side of the story and bring and do a damage control instead of a wife bringing in cameras. And for me, for the very first time, I agree with the man. I honestly, I do not want older people to be exposed like this, to be exposed like that. Those are our mothers, our fathers that we look up to, and seeing them being exposed like that. I mean, imagine a man like that who's old enough to be my father being told that he cannot get it up.
Thank you. Thank you. We I don't even want to go back to that moment. But at the end of the day, Mama said she cannot have it. He has to choose between the two. Anyways, that's pretty much in summary what was happening today. But let's just hear what other people thought on Twitter.
Okay, so on Twitter, somebody said Joseph just took all the cheating issues and shifted it to his wife infertile. What covers the houses are roofs. I thought it's us young generations, hey. Our parents should stop exposing themselves on this show. Exactly what I said. Could be zikule relationship, yeah. Jub kabuye kaloko. Okay. This man sounds really pathetic. This is really painful. You can't defend infidelity with lack of children from your wife.
I agree.
Yeah. And then somebody said Jub should just do both episode and instead of bringing in other presenters.
Yeah, we'll have it there. Unfortunately, or fortunately, there were so many tweets around this show because it was intense and it was really things were happening.
Yeah.
But anyways, we cannot read all the comments, but we do appreciate you guys for joining us and we love you lots and we hope to see you the next time around when we do the next show's review. And for now, we love you and goodbye.
Yeah, that's what the man said. The husband said the host should leave him her numbers. We don't know for what. Maybe it's for the psychologist or he wants her to be the next producer.
Thank you. Goodbye.